Hey guys, what's going on? SleepHd here today, and I'm bringing you guys a guide for New World. We're going to be going into my personal favorite and my personal opinion of the best build for Dex Rapier and Dex Bow. Those are the two weapons that we're going to be using, and I find this build very, very fun. And yeah, so without any further ado, let's get into it. So we're going to be rocking pure dexterity into it. Nothing is going to be coming from focus or anything like that. Just pure dexterity. And I'll let you know why later on in the video why I'm using pure dexterity. Pure dexterity simply because the bow scales with dexterity. And so does the rapier. But the rapier can also be scaling with intelligence as well. So if you kind of want to do like more of like a hybrid build, you could do like maybe like 150 points into intelligence in the Rex Dex, but I find it better that I'm using full dexterity because I also like the build. I like the bow range and stuff like that. Weapon mastery, let's go over to the bows. I'm going to show you my current perks that I use with the bow. First, over here on the skirmisher side, you're going to get the invasive tactics. You deal 20% more damage after a dodge, and that's super easy to like utilize into your strategy if you could get used to dodging and stuff like that. Very, very good. I'm hitting a foe with a foe 50% health. Below 50% of their HP reduces all ability cooldowns by 5%. This is a key one. You also want to make sure you get closing in. As well as poison shot. Poison shot is a nice ability. I'm not going to sit here and read you what they all do. I'm just going to hover my mouse over them and just give you a quick explanation of why I use these. Not going to be crazy. Dodge and weave. After you dodge, you gain haste. You're going to need that speed. You could also try to you don't want that one. Where was it? I think it was that one. No. Yeah, you can also, but then you could also, instead of using rapid shot, you could respec and you could use the scrimmage, the evade shot. You could use that one and then grab this perk out there because this perk is actually pretty good as well. So every time you swap between your rapier or bow, or you're just swapping randomly, you'll get you'll get a 10% haste. So that's actually pretty good. Penetrating shot, of course, you're always gonna want penetrating shot because it does extreme amount of damage. So you're gonna get all the perks up in there, and without it, you could just copy this build. I like the current ones that I have, and I'm gonna show you the rapier one, all on the gray side. Besides this point right here, you're gonna grab this one on this side. That's basically about it. So as gear wise, you're gonna want everything that has dexterity into it. Yes, everything's gonna have dexterity, and actually this particular build right now that I have, I am 12 dexterity points off of. I'm missing one on here. I am missing one on there. Missing one on there. Missing two on there. Missing two on there. One on there. And 4 on there. So I'm actually 12 points off of getting the max dexterity that you can in the game from just purely off of gear bonuses, which is actually disgusting. And I love this build so much. Like, so the 12 dexterity is gonna make a huge difference. You can rock this with a medium set, a medium or a light set. It doesn't really matter. Both sets are purely are both good. You get a little bit more survivability with medium, but you're not really losing too much with the light. So that's why I just have this skinning one here, because it just gives me the plus 24 dexterity, stuff like that. In your jewelry, it's nice to have diamonds or onyxes. I just picked these up because they were super cheap, and they had the plus 24 dexterity in there. So if you're going to be going for like the late game, you're going to want diamonds, diamond or pristine onyxes in your jewelry sets, and to make sure that they have the plus 24 or the 25 dexterity. I think it's 25 dexterity for the legendary item, so that's what you're going to be looking for. Armor pieces, diamonds, or pristine onyxes. Like I said, it's whatever you want. The diamonds give you both, so it's good to have that. for a little bit of more survivability for PvE. And then Onyx is straight. I believe Onyx is the straight. I have no. Do I even have that on here? I do. Yeah. So Onyx is the physical ward, which gives you straight PvP PvP protection. So it's also nice to have both. You know, I'm probably gonna rock, in my opinion, would rock the diamonds in there, just because the diamonds are so nice to have a little bit of both, best of both worlds, so you won't have to focus on a PvP and a PvE set. So yeah, that's that. For the bow, you're gonna want to have an opal in there. The more damage that you do when your stamina's not full is crucial. So like with the bow, like strategy, and rapier strategy is like you're never gonna be sitting still. The only time you're gonna be sitting still is like literally when I couldn't name a time when you're sitting still. Maybe like you're sitting still for like 2 seconds to get a headshot on somebody, but like even then you're gonna be wanting to move around as much as around the map as much as possible, just so you can keep up with the 25% damage you do with that. On your rapier, I don't have a good jewel in there just because I like the visuals of this one right now. I absolutely love the emerald in there. I believe the emerald gives you, I think that's plus 20% damage when the enemy's below 30% health. Don't quote me on that. And the malachite is also pretty good in there. You can throw an opal in there, but your main priority is you're going to be wanting to do most of your damage with the bow. So you're going to be wanting to fight them from range. And then once they get to like a 20% health, then you can zoom in, we can riptide in and kill them with the rapier. But like I said, I do enjoy this build a lot. You could invest a little bit more into it, use alcorcum arrows or calcium arrows. That gives you the better bonuses and stuff like that. As well as you can also use a dexterity food, so you can even get a higher dexterity food. So even if I use this right now, I believe the highest you can get, like I said, I'm missing 12 points on this. So if my math's correct, the highest you can get is a 495 dexterity, which is actually insane. Actually insane. Can you imagine that that'd be like 1,400 with the bow, and then this would be like 1,250 with the rapier. Like that's insane, bro. That's nuts. That's crazy. But don't eat your food until you're actually in Outpost Rush or anything like that. If you're doing open world PvP, make sure that you probably would have your con food. Con food would give you a lot more health and dexterity, but the build that I use is purely DPS. So like I said, you're going to be fighting them from range, and this build is okay for a 2v1 scenario if the enemy team isn't like you're going to want to stay away from ice mages. Mages are insanely OP. Fire staff is so broken. I don't care what anybody says. Fire staff is broken. Ice golems broke it. Stay away from mages. Try to like kite them out if you can, and then try to really apply a lot of your damage when their potions on cooldown or anything like that. Tanks, you can actually kind of like 1v1 tanks if their stuns are up, so you're gonna want to wait for their stuns to come up and then evade a lot of their shots. That's personally why this is a really good build, because you could just constantly keep moving around and psyching them out. Oh, I'm close, I'm in range. And for somebody that's not really skillful on like a tank, you could kind of predict like the areas of when an ability won't hit and will hit you. So that's really a good thing. That's what I like to skirmisher and a bow. So that's basically what you are right now. You're skirmisher DPS. You can fight a lot of skirmishers DPSs like in a 1v1 scenario. Fight them from range and then really just try to kite them out with their potions on cooldown. And you know, it takes time to learn it, but yeah, like I said, this is the game that I've had, this is the build that I've had the most success personally myself because of my play style, and I like it a lot. I love playing with the bow, and I like using the rapier, and doing a lot of damage is something that I enjoy. It might not be for you guys, but if you guys do want to try this build out, please let me know in the comment section below how you like it. Let me know how you're liking New World, guys. Alrighty, guys, I'll see you guys next video. This has been your boy SleepHd signing out. Stay awesome, comment, like, and subscribe. Have a good day.